Okay, we're up to race number 3 on the Perth Racing Preview, and this is the Face Your Fears handicap. Of course, it is the Coolgardie Cup to be run on Sunday, and these are all past winners of that famous race on the Goldfields. Past runs to look at in this race include Our Grey Halo's getting close. Square One got home well last start. Glamazon from the Luciani stable. Our Solid Bond's on an upward trend, and Stephen Parnham will be riding Our Solid Bond.
A couple of other ones to include, Marty. Triple D finished 5 of 10 at Belmont last start, beaten 4 1/4 lengths behind Second Omen. And the other one is Sky Spirit. Sky Spirit finished 7 of 10 last start at Belmont. Bit disappointing, beaten 5 1/4 behind Second Omen also.
All right, we go and have a look at the big grey from the Durant stable in Our Grey Halo. Look, he hasn't won for quite a while, but he is getting closer, although I think he'll need it a bit longer than the 1600 on Saturday. There he is back in the field with My Empire. He's in the green and yellow colours, making a late charge.
With most of the field in front of him, and then Our Grey Halo. They come around the bend, and Desi Arnez straightens up in front by a half to 3/4 of a length. Corporate Sam, he sprints away from him now, and he's got a break. Garbo Storm letting down. Motivator runs on. Ross Kane's back near the inside. My Empire struggling with Our Grey Halo. Motivator reaches the lead. 150 to go from Desi Arnez. Garbo Storm. It's Motivator. Garbo Storm trying to go with him, but Motivator's too good, and Motivator races away to beat Garbo Storm. 5 across the track and a very good finish for the minor placings. My Empire, Our Grey Halo got busy late in the race.
Now let's take a look at Square One. His last run was over the 2000. He's back there worse than midfield, but take into consideration he is dropping back to the 1600 this week.
Mary's serving it up now to Men at Work, who's had it pretty comfortable in front. Men at Work again kicks and gets a half length on Hail Mary once again. Kim Joy's getting right up on the inside with the Dream Rails run from last as they set sail for home, and Who Did It starts to run on. Belarus behind them taking an eternity to get going. Cole Seams runs come to an end. Who Did It on the outside of Men at Work grabbed the lead though at the 175. Kim Joy's back near the fence. It's Who Did It getting away now by a length with about 75 to go from Men at Work. Kim Joy runs to third, but it's Who Did It coming away from them, and Who Did It ridden right out wins it by a length on Men at Work. 2 lengths off those. Kim Joy third. Square One, Hail Mary, Cole Seam were next in.
Now take a look at Glamazon's last run. This mare was resuming on this occasion. She was given a lovely run in the yellow cap, 1 out and 1 back, but just held her ground late.
Sassy, who's following Aunt Dorothy around the bend, and she's now into the open quickly on straightening her, although Installed tried to close the gap on her. Aunt Dorothy down to the 250 is the leader. She's responding too. She leads Install. Sharp and Sassy. Stir Pack can't go on. Install's coming at Aunt Dorothy now. It's Install, Aunt Dorothy together with 100 to go. Aunt Dorothy, Install from Sharp and Sassy, then Roy Ken. Install grabbed the lead though close to home, and Install desperately ridden just beat Aunt Dorothy. Third in Sharp and Sassy from Roy Ken. Glamazon, Fiery Fly, then By How Fra.
Take a look at Our Solid Bond's last run, ridden by Stephen Parnham. He's the showy grey, back there worse than midfield, but for lack of pace in this race, he could quite well find the front this week.
Got right away from them. Chili Muscles warming to the task now, and near the outside starting to run on as they set sail for home is Deki Kaseki, but Late Money had burst clear out by 5 or 6 down to the 250 over Chili Muscles, Deki Kaseki, Our Solid Bond, then Baldini, but it's all Late Money. 150 to go, still 5 in front of Deki Kaseki, Our Solid Bond, Chili Muscles behind them, but Late Money is going to run them ragged, and on the line Late Money won it by nearly 3.5 lengths to Deki Kaseki. The stablemate ran third, Our Solid Bond from Chili Muscles, then a gap to Baldini.
Wes Cameron caught up with his rider, Stephen Parnham, during the week, and this is what he had to say.
The last start effort under a big weight was good enough.
It was a much improved effort, yeah. I think the 1650 was more to his liking, and he's at it again on Saturday. And yeah, I think he went up to Broome and wasn't suited on the dirt track, and he's won here at Belmont before, and he should be, you know, thereabouts.
Well, he's your man, Stevie Parnham. He's riding in spectacular fashion. Another double at Belmont Park on Wednesday, and he really has matured into one of the best jockeys here in Perth at the minute. Selections in this race, I found it tough. In the end, I stuck with an old punting rule here, Dion. You give them one more after they've put the ordinary run in. I know Sky Spirit doesn't win out of turn, but he got up in the weights last start and did run a disappointing race. Small field will suit here. 1,600 metres, the record's pretty good at that distance. I'm going for it to beat 6 Glamazon. Does produce well second up. Got a good second up card and a good distance card, and 2 square one. As you mentioned, back to the 1,600 from 2,000 will suit.
Similar for me, Marty. I've gone with the top weight Al Grey Halo on top to win. Like you said, he might find the 1,600 a little bit short, but there was no real standouts in the field. So I've put him on top to beat number 6 Glamazon. She's an honest mare who always finishes in the market, but just struggles to win as many races as she should. And to run third, number 5, Sky Spirit.
All right, you're listening to the Perth Racing Preview. 9 big events at Belmont Park this Saturday, and we're on the blocks. But before we go to our first break, let me tell you about westozracing.com.au. That's the website you need to log on to for all the latest information you need in Perth when you're up in Singapore having a bet down here on Belmont Park.